Hi everyone and welcome to another video. So in this video we'll see why index match is one of the best options when you compare it with VLOOKUP. So let's see what are the benefits, what all you can change and improve when it comes to index match. Let's get started. So the very first thing I want to show you is the major differences between VLOOKUP and index match and why index match is very powerful. So with VLOOKUP, you might remember that all your values, whichever value you are trying to find, need to be on the right side of the table. If your values are not on the right side, then your VLOOKUP will not work, right? But in case of index match, it can work both ways, to the left as well as to the right. Similarly, you don't need to select the whole table array, the whole data in order to work with index match. Whereas with VLOOKUP, you need to select the whole data before you start working with VLOOKUP. Similarly, if you insert or delete a column with index match, it will not impact your result. You can simply, have your result wherever it was, however it was. Whereas with VLOOKUP, the problem is if you delete or insert a column, your entire value changes or it basically gives you an error message. Now, what I want to show you is I have a very small data here. And first, I'll show you how the match function works. Then we'll take a look at index function and then we'll merge both of them and see how you can use index match together. All right. So the first one I want to show you is the match function. So match basically results in a number. Just remember that match will always give you a number as a value. All right. So for example, in this case, let's say I was, about to find the product. Okay. So if I'm finding the product air conditioner here, what I will do is I'll use the match function. So start typing match, press the tab key on your keyboard. And the very first parameter or argument it takes is the lookup value. So in this case, the lookup value is air conditioner. Okay. I'll select that, put in a comma, and then the lookup array. So where do you have air conditioner present? That is the lookup array. So I'll select this entire list of values. All right, comma, and then it will ask you for a match type. So match type is of three types. It's 1, 0, -1, which is basically less than, exact match, or greater than. So in 99% of the cases, you will select exact match unless you are working with actual numericals where you need to, where you have sorted data or, any text data where you have it sorted and you're trying to find it based on higher or lower values. So in this case, I'll just select 0, that is for exact match. Close the bracket. And as I said, it will give you a number. So the number 2 is basically representing the row number in this case, because in our formula, we selected B4 to B13 as the array, which is this column. And the resulting number is 2. That is, it's the second row where your data is present. So match basically gives you a number and it is helpful in finding the row number or the column number. All right. Just remember that. We'll come back to it. Now let me show you how index function works without the use of match function for now. So you type in equal to and then index, press the tab key on your keyboard, and you will notice there are two index functions. Don't worry, you don't have to select any one of them. You can just start selecting the parameters here. So basically we will use the first one, which is array, comma, row number and column number. And you can just start selecting your arguments. The Excel will automatically give you the actual index function. Okay. So the first one is an array. Array is basically where is your resulting value situated. All right. So in this case, we are trying to find the category of a product, air conditioner. Okay. So this basically means where is my category situated? That is the array. So in this case, my category is in this column. So I'll select all the values in the category list. So that becomes my array. That is the resulting list of values, comma. Next one is my row number. So row number for now I'm selecting manually. I'm just typing in a number here. So I know, for example, air conditioner in this case is in row number 2, correct? So I'll just say 2, and column number, as you can see, it is within square brackets, so I don't need to specify it particularly, it's optional. I can say 1 because I have selected only one column here, or else I can just leave it blank, or else I can put in a 0 as well, doesn't matter. All three of them work the same way. So for now, I'm not selecting anything, I'm just closing the bracket. I press enter, and you can see the category is electronics here, because air conditioner is under electronics category. All right, so this is how you can use the index function. Now similarly, quantity pending, you can find it the same way. I'll say index, and my array now changes to this because this is my resulting column, comma, row number for air conditioner again 2, and let me just close it, and this will give you 400 because air conditioner, category electronics, and quantity pending is 400. Now this was very basic and very preliminary. What we actually want to do is we want to use index match together. Let's get to action. So for that, what you need to do is start typing your index formula. Index, press tab on your keyboard. Now array remains the same because you're trying to find the category. So I'll select the category here, comma, row number. So if you remember, we use the match function. So match function returns a number, and that number is basically a row number or a column number. Since we are working with rows here, we will use the match function now inside the index function to find the row number. All right. So let me just repeat it. You have selected the array. Now you're selecting the row number, and the row number will come by using the match function. All right. Now I'm using the match function, and the match function asks for a lookup value. Lookup value is nothing but what is the value that you're trying to match. So in this case, my lookup value is air conditioner because I'm trying to match the category with air conditioner, correct? Put in a comma, and it will ask me for the lookup array. That is basically where is air conditioner situated in your data. So air conditioner is situated in this list of column, that is B4 to B13. Put in a comma again, and then the match type. The match type in this case, as we said, is 0, or you can just type in false. It's both the same. I prefer to use 0. That's for exact match. Close the bracket, and then it will ask you for a column number. As I said, since you're just selecting a single column in this case and not selecting multiple columns for now, you can just say either a 1 or a 0, or you can just leave it blank. I'm going to leave it blank. Close the bracket, and let's see if it works. So there you go. Electronics category for air conditioner, it's working. Similarly, we'll find quantity pending. So I'll say index. In this case, my array will change to quantity pending array. All right, comma, and I need to find the row number. I'll select the match function again. My lookup value is air conditioner. My lookup array is this, and my match is 0. And there you go. Quantity pending is 400. So this is the value that you are getting. Now, just topping this up with one thing, since in some cases when you're working on your day-to-day data or your worksheet, you might have a scenario where you need to keep changing the product and these values need to change. So in that case, what you can do is use data validation. It's very straightforward. You just select the cell air conditioner here, go to data tab, click on data validation, and it will ask you for a set of values. So you can select any value here and go to list, and then select a source. So in this case, our source is basically the products here. So I'm selecting all the products, and there you go. Your source is updated now. Go ahead and click on OK, and you will see a small drop down button here. So now if you select any product, let's say dishwasher, so your category and quantity pending changes accordingly. This is a very useful method to have the drop down buttons. Let's say you want to select king size bed. Again, the category changes to home furnishing and quantity pending changes to whatever is the quantity pending available here. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, please let me know through the comments box. And if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to it. I'll see you with another video next week. Thank you.